This car has 3 rows of seats. I'm here in the 3rd row. You can see down here, there's a 2nd row. And there's a 1st row down here. This is the first EV MPV that I'm reviewing in Singapore. This is the Denza D9, the new luxury MPV launching in Singapore very soon. As you can see down here, this logo here is Denza, which is BYD's premium car brand. So you'll see more premium vehicles being launched by this line, and their very first vehicle is the MPV EV. In this video, I'll share with you an exterior and interior tour of this large 7-seater MPV. We'll take a driving experience to drive to a nearby charger, showcase to you the charging experience, and I'll share with you a final verdict on who should get this car. Click subscribe to stay updated to more videos on EVs. This is the largest EV I've ever reviewed so far in Singapore, and it's an MPV. So this is a totally new experience for me. As you can see, large front grille in front here, and because it's an EV, there's no need for a manual air intake. As you can move down to the sides here, you can see the Denza logo by the side. You've got all the LED lights in the front. You've got, again, large wheels by the side over here. Standard in all new cars, there are cameras to ensure that we've got full 360-degree visibility, which you'll notice when we drive the car later on. Very helpful for reversing, for tight corners. This is a tall car. You can see that it's about my height. I'm 176 cm tall. And later when we go in, you can see how much this helps with just the right comfort and right height. As you come further down, you will see a charge port down here. There are a few ways to unlock this car. You've got the app, you've got the key fob like this, and you've got an NFC card. You tap the card over here in this NFC logo, and you can see the lights come on. And when the car is unlocked, you can open the charge port over here. We have AC charging of 11 kilowatts and DC fast charging of up to 166 kilowatts. Good enough and very important for long road trips that this car is meant to take us for. Now, this car has range of up to 520 kilometers, which is very good, allowing us to drive non-stop to Kuala Lumpur. Further down here in the back, you can see the Denza logo over here, and you see the EV label, because in other countries like China, they do have the hybrid version as well. Now, as you can see another camera down here, and as we unlock the car, it reveals a large trunk space. The trunk space has hidden storage below for a tire repair kit, and you can fit up to 7 luggage bags or 7 backpacks. You can fold back these 3rd row seats to give you a lot more space. It's also a good right height for sitting down, for picnics also. You can see this is so high. And this version here comes in 4 different colors. The model that we're testing today has a black exterior, but you've got other colors like blue, white, and also grey. As you come to the side, you'll notice that just from the outside windows, the 3 rows of the cars. Now let's go inside the car and let me give you a short tour of the car. We're now going to start with the middle seats because this car is meant for laopans or bosses to ride in. It's not so much for you to drive. Most people who are buying this are going to be the passenger riding in comfort. So let's unlock this car. And you can see it slides open. You hear a music that welcomes you in. And to come all the way in here, you can see that there are 2 touch panels over here. There are also wireless chargers for your phones. The wireless chargers are in the side pockets of the car. So when I just put them down here in this side pocket, you can see these are 50-watt wireless chargers. And I can go in front and just turn on the car. So you need a driver to press the pedal. So you see, I just pull this open, get greeted by the music. I'm just going to go out briefly to turn on the car. And you can see that the seat slides out when you're coming in. I put my foot in the brake pedal, press start, and there you go. The car is ready to go. The air conditioner will be turned on right now. As we come back to the rear, let's close the doors. And the first thing you'll notice is that This feels like an airplane seat. Wide, luxurious, spacious. There are 2 touch panels here which you can use to control the car. So I can open the sunroof and you can see above us giving us light. In a cloudy day like today, this is perfect. And in a warm sunny day, we can close the sunroof. Then you've also got air condition controls, so we can turn on the aircon here. You can see that's on. You can change the temperature. You can change the airflow going forward or downwards. And in this car, it comes in 2 specs. There's a front wheel drive, the more affordable version, and there's also the all-wheel drive, the premium version. This car starts at this $288,888 for a promotional price as they're launching this car. Speak with the BYD team to understand the latest pricing. And over here, back in this touchscreen, we can also look at different options like massage. So by clicking on, as I just lay back down, you'll feel a little bit of gentle massage coming from the bottom, moving its way slowly up. Let me know down in the comments which other cars you've experienced massage chairs before, because this is my first time experiencing a car with massage chair. For the front wheel drive version, the 2 center seats have massage chairs, and for the all-wheel drive version, 4 seats including the 2 front seats also have massage chairs. So as we enjoy the massage, another good comfort that we have here is a built-in 7-liter fridge. So the fridge can store up to -6 degrees Celsius and even warm up to 50 degrees Celsius. So as I hold these bottles of water, they're actually quite cold. So very good for a warm day. You can click close. And when you're ready for a meal, you can just open these trays, which looks like airplane trays, very sturdy. You can see there is a hole here designed to keep a cup. You can keep a small tray, you can put a tablet here. So as you put all of these down here, easy. Very luxurious, very comfortable. If you are the kind of person who are looking for an MPV for family, not just is that comfort in front, but you can see in the 3rd row, there's actually pretty decent space as well. And all the seats look very comfortable. The interior comes in 2 colors. This is the brown color, and it also comes in a lighter beige color for you to choose from. I love this color because it looks more luxurious. And you can see in front, everything also looks very luxurious as well. So now that you've seen the middle row, let's go to the front rows. We'll give you a short tour of the front, and then we'll drive to a nearby charger. So let's pack all these back. See, it folds down very neatly. Put this back in here. Cover, you can see 2 cup holders on top. And I'll just pull this up. I'll see you in the front seats. Time to be a driver. Welcome to the front seats of the Denza D9. So you can see this is the driver's experience. You've got 1 wireless charging pad here, up to 50-watt charging. You've got the gear shift over here, drive, neutral, reverse, hazard lights, and all the core essential buttons. Of course, because this driver is like a Laopan car, the front drivers can also just manually, you can see, open and close the car doors. So you can see, it's really good for pickups, and when someone's done, you can then just close the door again. And you can also control the fridge from these buttons here as well. So if your Laopan says, I'm thirsty, by clicking on this, it will pull up the fridge. And it's also good for passengers who may not know where the button is. Very simple, very convenient. There's another roof on top here which can also pull back. It's got a large touchscreen in the middle. It's got a driver's instrument panel here, so it shows my state of charge. 53% state of charge, 279 kilometers. So again, at a full charge, I can drive to Kuala Lumpur, which is 350 km away, without charging if we need to. Here, you can see a large dashboard space, good visibility, a large rear wheel camera. And from the driver's standpoint, when I actually look at the rear view mirror, you can see that it's very easy to see through the rear view mirror. Lots of space, uninterrupted. And here in the steering wheel, you've got the cruise control settings. This button here turns on the 360-degree cam, which you can see over here. So the car's cameras allow you to maneuver through tight spots. Very helpful. And you can click on all the different buttons to see all the different car controls. So good. And full 360-degree view. Then on the right side, you've got media controls. Over here, you've got the window controls, lock and unlock the car. Everything is where you need to find it. Very simple car to operate. And here, the touchscreen is responsive, it's simple, it's got a good map, and even remembers your route that you need to go to as well.
Please follow the route.
So right now, we're going to go to an SP charger. So I'm going to open the SP app, and I'm going to look for a nearby charging spot. And we're going to go to 5 Science Park Drive. So that's just a 5-minute drive away. It's got AC, 2 AC and 2 DC chargers. So by clicking on this, I can click on directions, and it'll open up directions as well. And I can also go in here and just type 5 Science Park Drive. Click search, and here we are, 5 Science Park Drive. So let's see if that works out. Let's go set this destination. So very similar. I'll just put on Google Maps. This is a backup just in case. But again, we're taking the same route. So a nice 6-minute drive for us to experience the car. Here, you've got, again, the vanity mirror with lights. Very convenient. And I want to strengthen on the aircon controls. So I can just go in here, increase. I want to decrease the temperature. Perfect. So I've got my seat belt on. And this is the largest car I've ever driven in Singapore so far. And here we go. So pull down to drive, and now the car is going forward. And here we go. The turn signals are on the right stalk. The ride height is so high, so you really feel like you're on top of the world. And we're here in Hort Park, which is very fitting for this car because we are transitioning Singapore from ICE vehicles, internal combustion engine, to electric vehicles, which is cleaner for the environment. Even though 95% of Singapore's energy comes from gas, which is a fossil fuel, what is important is that when you see the children around us, there's no carbon monoxide around them, no carbon monoxide near schools, near hospitals. Any emission that is used to produce electricity is far away from the population, which means it's safer and cleaner for everyone. And because it's not a nice car, you can leave the power on to enjoy the aircon while waiting to pick up family members. And here we go. The car handles smoothly. So this is a front wheel drive version, and they do come with a more premium all-wheel drive version as well. And the map is smooth and clear. We're heading to the main road. So in this drive, we will have a mix of both city street and also highway driving.
In 300 meters, turn left.
So you can see that's a turn signal. And this car does have creep, so I do have to press the brake. And once I press the brake, you can see the auto hold in green comes up. So when I let go of the brake, the car will just hold by itself. Simple and easy to use. And as you'll notice that this car is really quiet. So very quiet cabin and interior. If you're watching shows behind or taking a work call, as most Laobans would, this is perfect. And so far we've encountered like inclines, ups and downs, hills, bumps, and it's been comfortable, very smooth suspension. So over here we're ready to go. Just go forward. We're going to make a left turn into the expressway and head towards Science Park later. And in front you see an ICE MPV. So the goal of Denza is to transition all of the ICE MPVs, hopefully into EV MPVs.
In 800 meters, exit to the slide left towards Queensway.
And we want to do the same for buses. And any vehicle that's used a lot, they are the best candidates to transition into EVs. Because the more you drive an EV, the more fuel savings you get, because electricity costs are lower than petrol costs. And here we're now in the highway, so I can turn on the cruise control and it will actually navigate safely and stay in a lane for us. Very, very short drive because we're making a left turn exit. But as you can see, the cruise control is working well. And here we are, turning to an exit.
Take the left lane. In 250 meters, turn left onto Normanton Park and then keep right. ACC deactivated.
Okay, here we go. Just making a left turn.
Here, turn left.
Very smooth stop as we just let the pedestrian cross. And when we're ready to go, we'll make another left. Just look at the cameras, so easy to maneuver. We're now in Science Park, pretty close to our charging location. For my first time driving an MPV in Singapore, I'd say that this is such a smooth ride, very easy vehicle to recommend others to drive. And because it's an electric vehicle, the acceleration is instant as well. This is my first time to this SP charging spot here in number 5 Science Park Drive. And here we are. The SP chargers are to our right, so very easy to spot. So let's park this car. Turning radius is good. And you can see here, we've got charge ports on the right side of the car. We're going to park in this bay over here. So let's go forward. And let's engage the reverse. So as we do that, you see the reverse cameras come up. And the lines help us to easily navigate into our lane. And here we go. Smooth and simple. Bring it in. Very easy. So good. When we're done, just press the start stop button. Car turns off. Let's go outside and let me show you the charging experience. Welcome to the SP chargers here at Science Park Drive. So you can see here we've got 43 kilowatt AC and 50 kilowatt DC. Today we're going to use the AC charger. So we pull this out and we bring this to the charge port, which is here on the rear right of the car. Press this button. Right now you see the light is white. As I plug this in, the light turns amber, so it's preparing the charge. I'm going to open the SP Group app. So we're just going to scan the QR code on the AC charger. You can see that the charging rate is 60 cents per kilowatt hour. Let's click Start Charging. So as we do that, it says it's activating. It usually takes up to 30 seconds to activate. On top it's saying preparing, starting the charge. And you hear the charger's fans powering up, which means charging has begun. Come join me in the front and let's take a look at what the car's user interface shows us on charging. So you can see over here that it's showing the state of charge. We're at 52% and it's charging at 9.2 kilowatts. You can go up to a maximum of 11 kilowatts for AC charging. And the charge time will be about 5.5 hours if we're charging half the car. So pretty decent when you're stopping in the office or shopping mall. On road trips, we will use DC fast charging so that we don't have to wait so long. With that, join me in the front of the car as we wrap up this review on who should get this car. This is a luxurious, comfortable car, a great 7-seater EV. Many of my friends who are trying to transition to EVs are asking for 7-seaters. And finally, we have got a good answer over here. The Denza D9 Comes at a very competitive price, again starting at $288,888 for an introductory price right now in Singapore. This means that it's very competitive with most ICE MPV models, and not just is the upfront cost similar, if not lower than the ICE cars, the ongoing usage cost will be a third lower or a third of the total price as well, because it doesn't use petrol, and petrol prices are trending upwards today. What I love about this car is that it's luxurious, it's got a good use of technology, it's got a fridge inside, and you can use an app to open it. It's safe, clean, and comfortable. Talking about safety, it's got a Blade battery that BYD is patented underneath that passes the nail penetration test, so you can ride this car with comfort and peace of mind. Are there things that can be better about this car? I hope that the range will continue to increase over time. It's got a good respectable range of 520 kilometers, but as an MPV, typically you travel a lot more. So as technology improves, as range goes up, and as charging speed goes up, especially for larger MPVs, it will be good for AC charging speeds to support up to 22 kilowatts. Those are small things. There's so many good things about this car. Let me know what you think about the Denza D9 MPV. If you found this video useful, please click the like button and hit subscribe to stay updated to more videos on EVs. Thank you so much to the BYD team and the Denza team for the opportunity to experience this car before it officially launches in Singapore. I think that this car should replace all ICE MPVs out there, and there'll be more options for Singaporean drivers. See you all soon.